It's number 5, okay, and it says, here's the net of the triangular prism with dimensions in centimetres, okay. It goes, state the number of faces for this prism. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it's 5, okay. The next thing they're looking for is, if I was to draw this, okay, what I'm going to be looking at is something like this. If I was to draw in 3D, it'd look, oh sorry, that's the wrong one. It's key in the right there. Alright. So basically, it's a triangular prism, is what that is when you bend it upwards, okay? So, the two sides, how many vertices does the prism have? It's how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 vertices. Yep. Okay. Find A, the surface area of the prism, and B, the volume of the prism. Okay, surface area is going to be, if I mark these sides 4 and 5, we're going to find out the area of 4 and 5. So it's a half base by height, which is a half 8 by 6. That is going to be 24. So each one of these ones is worth 24 each. Okay. So that's 24 and 24. This one here is 6 by 12, which is going to give me 72, because it's of length 6, width 12, and it's a rectangle, which gives me 72. The next one then is going to be 12 by 8, which is going to be 96. And the one above it is also 96. So what we just got to do is we just got to use the calculator and add all those numbers together to get the total surface area. Okay, so it's going to be 96 plus 96 plus 72 plus 24 plus 24. 312 centimetres squared. Who got that? Okay, so a couple you got that. That's alright, yeah, 312 is grand by my accounts, okay? Yep. Starting again, this number 5, okay, now we're going on to number 6, okay? Number 7 that is. Number 7. Shh. Sorry, just give me a sec. You said there's another part to that last question. Oh, the volume. Okay. Excuse me. The volume is the volume is area multiplied by length. The area of the face is 24, and the length is so what's the length going backwards? We'll see now in a second. Sorry. Yeah, it's the let's figure this out. Okay, 6 is the bottom, the height is 8, and the length is going to be 12. Okay, ready? So it's going to be 24 multiplied by 12, which is, what is it? 288 centimetres cubed. Okay. That's done. Next one, okay. Metal box with no lid is shown. Draw the net of the box, okay. So what we should do here is we'll fold it outwards, okay. So I'll fold this blue side out. Okay. So what happens is it folds forward, right? So you get a front rectangle there. You have the base rectangle, which is directly behind it, which is longer. Then you have 2 side rectangles, which represent the height, the box, and then finally you have the end, which is here. So that's what you have. Now remember, usually when we make when we made our cubes yesterday, we had 1, 2, 3. We should have 6 sides, but we only have 5 sides because it's there's no top on the box. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to write down the lengths of each one. This is 1 meter across. This is also 1 meter across. Can I tell you what is from here to here? 120. Okay, and finally from here to here, it's going to have to be a meter as well, or 100 centimeters. Okay, from here to here, we says 120, and then across is 70. So look, that's your net drawn there. Okay. Now that's done. Hence or otherwise, find the area of the metal required to make this box. Give your answer in centimeters cubed, or centimeters squared, or meters squared. What it wants me to do is wants me to find the area of all the parts. Now, what Keane told me there a minute ago was correct. He told me about 100 centimeters, so I should convert it to 100 centimeters. Okay? So, the first box is going to be 100 by 120. What's 100 by 120? Anybody? I think it's going to be 12,000. Is it? Okay, 12,000. Okay, so 12,000 here. The next one is going to be 70 by 120, which is going to be 8,400. The one on the side is also 12,000. The one at the top is 70 by 100, which is 7,000. The bottom one is also 7,000. Now, all what I gotta do is add up all the numbers together. Okay, so it's going to be 7,000 twice, which is 14,000. 14,000 plus 12,000 twice, which is 24,000, and 24,000 plus 8,400. Did anybody get this one right? What you get?
46,400 centimeters squared.
46,400 centimeters squared. Okay, now does anybody remember your conversions? How do you convert that into meters squared? Will anybody even know how to begin that? Now, I'm going to do I'll do a cube, it was volume, but this time it's area. So you were technically, you had the right idea, okay? So basically, I'm going to see what 1 meter squared is in terms of centimeters. So this is 1 meter by 1 meter, which makes this a meter squared. It's the exact same height, exact same size as 100 centimeters by 100 centimeters. What happens if you multiply them by your 100 by 100? 10,000. So, long story short, 1 meter squared equals 10,000 centimeters squared. If we divide this answer by 1,000, we put our answer into meters squared. Okay? Does everybody understand that? That a meter squared is a meter by a meter.
I mean 10,000.
10,000, you're right, sorry. By 10,000, yeah, you're right. Divided by 10,000. And what's it divided by 10,000? 4.64 meters squared. You got it? Okay. Get it? Lads, a rectangular sheet of metal measures, come on David please, measures 2 meters by 1.5 meters. A square side 30 centimeters is removed from each corner. The remaining piece of metal is folded along the dotted lines to form an open box as shown. Find the surface area of the net used to construct the box. Okay, so 2 meters is 200 centimeters. 1.5 meters is 150 centimeters. Now, how much did we cut off each end of the 150? We cut off 30 here and 30 down here. So what is 150 minus 230s? 90. So it's 90 from here to here. This would mean that it's 90. Its width is 90. Okay? Same thing. 200 minus 30 minus another 30 is 140. So it's 140 wide, 90 across, and what's its height? 30, because it's folding upwards, okay? So, find the surface area of the net used to construct the box, okay? So here's what's going to happen here. We know the measurements, so all we got to do is just multiply the numbers by each other and fill in what area we're talking about. So this one here is going to be 30 times 90, which is 2,700, yeah? This one here is also 2,700. What about 200 times 30? 6,000, yeah? Yeah. Okay, the front one is also 6,000, and then finally in the middle, it's going to be it's going to be 90 times 140. So that's 140, and that from here to here is 90. So what's 90 times 140? 12,600. Okay, 12,600. Let's add them all together. 2,700 plus 2,700 plus 12,600 plus 6,000 plus another 6,000. What do we get in total? 26,400 centimeters cubed. Okay, happy enough with that? Okay. Sorry, squared, because you're right, it's area, surface area. Okay, surface area is centimeters squared. Shh. Lads, next question. Find the volume of the box in first centimeters cubed, then meters cubed, and finally litres cubed, okay? Or litres, sorry. Now, to do this, we've done this a couple of times already. What is the volume of a box? Volume of a box, anybody? Okay. It's 30 by 140 by 90. And what do we get when we multiply the three of them together?
378,000.
Sorry, 378? Yeah, sounds about right. 378,000. Okay, 378,000 centimeters cubed. Now, if I was in this test, I'd go straight to part C. Why do I answer part C right away? Because it's just about dividing by what number? How many centimeters cubed in a litre? 1,000 centimeters cubed in 1 litre. It's basically twice. If your standard 500 milliliter bottle reads 500, that's 500 centimeters cubed. Okay. So it's going to be, divide that by 1,000, and what do we get? 378 litres is for part C. Okay. Now that we have part C done, it's all about getting part B, and this is what you were talking about earlier, Andrew. Andrew was talking about if we make the cube, okay? So if I make this cube here, and the trick is always just basically make your cube, okay? And when you make your cube, you can find out what what is a meter cubed in terms of centimeters, okay? So if we do it here, a meter cubed is basically 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, isn't it? 1 by 1 by 1. In turn, that's 100 by 100 by 100. And we already said earlier on, what's 100 by 100 by 100? A million. 1 meter cubed is the same as a million centimeters cubed, okay? So if we divide our answer by a million, this 378,000 by a million, we get what it is in litres, okay? So all we gotta do is 378,000 divided by a million, and what we get is 0.378. How many people got 0.378 meters cubed? Well done, lads. Okay, lads.